If you want to achieve a quick summer natural hairstyle, protective at that, make sure to keep watching. Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're gonna be going over how to do Bantu knots with extended hair. So in the front, I have it sectioned off. Well, I'm going to be parting it and sectioning it off to add some bangs to it. So I was wanting to do Bantu knots with a twist. So I wanted to add some curly bangs, so I will be using my go-to the Do Crazy Sexy Girl foam mousse. I love this stuff, y'all. You know, and if you've been following along, you know that I only use this product. Then I'm going to thoroughly distribute that evenly through my hair, detangle, and then start the rolling. So I use the perm rod that's the size of this to make sure that my curls are not too small, but just the right size. And it's easier for me to sleep versus using a flexi rod. Once I'm done rolling up both sections, I'm then going to go to my main section in the back and split it into two halves. I do 12 sections on each side. So you will see me cleaning up my part and then later showing you how I section my hair for this Bantu knot style. Your parting does not have to be perfect. I've noticed a lot of girlies who don't really use a lot of gel and parting techniques to do Bantu knots, but I just prefer it to be as neat as possible. It doesn't have to be as perfect. And that's why I have my three-way mirror in the back to help me with that. Shout out to the three-way mirror. So this is the parting process that I was telling you about. So again, I did 12 sections, 6 in the back and 6 in the front. And make sure your parts are like kind of big because again, you don't want the parts to be too small, but you want it to be just the right size. So then I'm going to be measuring out on the other side of where I parted to part the same way on the other half, just to make things a lot easier and cleaner. Again, make sure that the parts are not that small because if you're making your parts small, honey, you're gonna be here all day. But make them big enough to where you will see the vision. You'll see it come to life once you start parting and installing the hair, which I will be using hair to install these Bantu knots. Plot twist. So with the 12 sections on each half, I do 6 on each quarter. So once that's complete, I will use my rubber bands and my favorite Amika serum to coat the rubber bands so that my hair doesn't break off. And again, this is the hair that I'm using by Noble Hair Official. They also gave me a crochet hook to help me with installing the hair. Add a little bit of gel just to sleek my hair up before adding my rubber band. So I'll comb all of this gel in and then I'll add my rubber band and then install the hair. So using my crochet hook that they provided me, I will just insert the hair. Now, make sure when you're inserting the hair that it is the same width, it is the same density as your hair. If not, a little bit more if your density is lower, if that makes sense. Also, this hair is 20 inches long if you wanted to give an estimate for how much hair you had to use. And then I'm going to pull the hair in between, make sure it's secure. And then from there, I am going to start twisting the hair with my hair. Very easy, very simple. So this hairstyle took me a good 2 hours to do. With the parting, it took me an additional 45 minutes just because I was a little strategic with parting. But a very simple, easy hairstyle, and honestly quick hairstyle considering that I'm adding hair and I'm doing all the things with this hairstyle. So good enough time, very quick 2 hour, 45 minute, 3 hour hairstyle. And this is what the back is looking like thus far. So then I'm going to sleek my edges into my rubber band pieces. And y'all see the definition that the Dew Mousse is giving? Baby, I love that stuff. Literally amazing on my hair. So moisturizing with any hairstyle. Then again, using my crochet hook to install the hair. Pulling that hair through with the latch closed. Bringing out one side of the hair while holding on to the other side. Making sure it's secure. And then I will start twisting. When deciding on how much hair to use, go off the density of your hair. So before adding the hair, if your density is a little bit less, use more hair.
I use one whole bag on this hair. If you have more coarse hair, like type 4C possibly, but very more coarse hair, I don't know if this hair will be best for you because I don't know if it will blend well. Even if you do Bantu knots, I just don't know. Unless you use an incredible gel that is able to stretch and elongate your curly, kinky, coarse hair, then sure. But since I have mostly type 4 hair, a little bit of 3C hair, it was easier for me to manage and to make it look like it was my hair, make this style look like my hair essentially. Honestly, I got so many compliments on this hairstyle. People thought it was my hair. I just wanted to go over the packaging and the hair. This is from Nobu Hair, as I said before. The hair is just in a bundle and in a net too. So essentially you're just grabbing hair from the net. So very random, stored, not in any type of packaging or pattern. You're just grabbing hair. Looks like they just stuffed it in the net essentially, and they just put it in the bag. Plenty of crochet hooks. I mean, honestly, I need to like give some of these away because now I have a whole stash and I don't know what to do with them. The hair was good quality, very easy to detangle. For their kinky afro bulk hair, very easy to tangle, very easy to pull apart. Honestly, like I plan on using this hair again. Of course, I have like 4 or 5 bags of it, so plenty of hair left over to use several different styles for, so I really appreciate that. Just saying. But if you enjoyed this video, definitely subscribe and comment down below what your thoughts on this hair. If you have any questions, additional questions about this particular hair or this brand or company, let me know. I'll be gladly to answer any questions that I didn't answer in this video. And without further ado, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.